people be like, what the hell? You know, everybody inquisitive now. What the hell? Who the hell you talking about? And then, you know, they may have a friend on that don't know nothing about you and see that who is this Lemon? And so now that friend getting on, or who is this ex? And so now that hater has gave you 5 more motherfucking congratulators. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And they don't even realize it. Now,
And
if you can just
the
figure
ladies
out,
be paying
if you can
attention to
start
that.
turning around, if you can start turning around and start monetizing that, Lulu, like start saying, well, y'all want some juicy content, y'all got to go to my fans only, not fans only, but YouTube. You start monetizing that shit, man. It ain't enough for you to get $20,000 a motherfucking month, $10,000 a month. You gotta follow them.
I want them to get $10,000 period, but that's period. No, I get what you saying.
That was low down saying that. That was low down.
I shit you not. I just had this conversation this morning. I already got the monetization on YouTube and shit like that. But we're gonna talk about that in the back end because I really want to include the Chino TV into some of it. So
and let me say this. Let me say this. Lulu. I remember a time. See, this is why a lot of guys, and see, they get mad at me because they, you know, I used to go by the bad guy because I really don't give a fuck, but I really don't care about hurting the dude's feelings. You know, I talk shit, but this is what these guys, they lose the pimping with me because females are gonna talk. You feel what I'm saying? Females are gonna talk. You know what I mean? And I can remember a time where females had their own groups. We all had our own groups. Remember that time? You know what I mean? You had the 304 groups, and then you know 16s only group, and in that 16 only, you wouldn't let 304s in, and the 304s, well, they wouldn't let 16s in. You know, I mean, niggas were making fake pages, but at the same time, females always talk shit. You know what I mean? They always talked about this, and that, and that's just whole etiquette. That's how hoes do. They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk about everything, just like P's talk. So for a P to get upset of a hoe talking, you know what I mean? That's what hoes do. We talk. You know what I mean? True. We talk, but like I said, I kind of listen for when someone give me information. Is you just hating on this girl, or is you you know, you bitter about this girl, or is it really some information I need? Like, if this bitch is a fucking snitch or some shit like that, or this bitch stole all the money out the safe or something, like I need to know that. But you just
they can still, they ain't gonna give a fuck.
I tell folks all the time, they get mad because he been sitting around with the girl for 6 months with dirty draws, and then when she get in the whole group and talk about your dirty draws, now you want to say, oh, she ain't no hoe. Nigga, please. You know what I mean? She really was a hoe because she wasn't telling you business while she was around. You know what I mean? So, but I just say this: a lot of guys get emotionally, they get upset, and a lot of niggas get upset at the truth. How you gonna get upset at the shit that you put out there? That's your shit. If you put that shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Even though when you remember when you was like that shit that happened with Marley, she was like, I can't get mad at something that I created. You know what I mean? If I created it, it's just the truth.
No, I was
trying to make
you mad. I was not trying to make you mad. I didn't even know how I was gonna ask you. I was like, fuck it, let me just.
No, what I'm saying is you have guys be like, oh man, that bitch this, bitch that, but you created that shit. Niggas create they own bullshit. And then when you go question them about they bullshit, they want to
get mad about it.
They get defensive. You know what I mean? If you question me about it, I'm sorry, it may make me look bad, but it's no two stories. Hey man, Chino, did you do that? Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did do that. Or fuck it. So what? I did do it. You know what I mean?
You owned up to it like a man.
So they getting upset about the truth. If your record is on public, and somebody put it out there, somebody come. Cause see, nobody's greater than the game. That's niggas don't want they don't want to answer to the game. When the game come calling, they go for hoes too. When hoes, that's why I said we had hoes. When hoe go questioning, it's no hoe greater than can she can't if y'all 304 say, hey bitch, did you do this? Bitch, you answering to the game, not me personally. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
gotta answer to the
And
game on
so,
what you
oh,
did.
you don't want to answer this? You think you greater than the game? That's how I look at a lot of these dudes. They think they can't answer, and they can't answer to the game. They can't answer their own bullshit.
Well, niggas'
You
favorite
know what I mean?
lines is, "Well, shit, that ain't no pimping. I don't gotta speak to him."
But what I'm saying is, if 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 it come to call, if it comes like we used to hold court, that's what we did. We held court, and when your name got called, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. Like they ain't got to respect Lemon, but say if one of the other females in there that you got to answer because now we got a lot of ears and eyes that's really knee deep in the game that really respect the game. Some girls, some people playing the game right, some people not. But guess what? Everybody in the game. You know what I mean? You don't want to answer to nothing that you have brought to the table or that don't came up. Get out the fucking game.
Yep,
Stop jumping in pimp groups. Stop jumping in hoe groups. Get out the game. You don't want to answer to it. You know what I mean?
that's real.
Create,
So you
create.
don't answer our questions, get out.
Yeah, you don't want to answer questions. Get out. You know what I mean? Because I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, we pretty good at. We'll grill you. We'll roast you. You know,
And come out.
Y'all can get into it, and then you go on about your business the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I say a lot of guys they lose their pimp point because they still talking about a female or a dude days later. Like days later. Like, oh well you still butt hurt over something that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Completely forgot
I
about it.
forgot it. I don't even know what you're
I
talking about.
roasted you last week on me.
And
But I
so
be getting like a motherfucker. I swear to God.
but that's where the division got to come back at because that's where the division come back because now we have too many. We got everybody just kind of. I mean, it's good to interact because you
No,
may see
I
your
feel like
future.
us interacting with pimps like this. I feel like this is what fucked the game.
But that's what the bitches like shit like that though.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, y'all kind of cool. But I'm just saying, I don't think we should be doing this, but we doing it. Hey.
I
No,
mean,
no, no. I'm
that's just
saying,
part about. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just think that you know, uh, the division made it better. You feel what I'm saying? It just made it better, but now people can't handle it. You know what I mean? Females can't handle getting roasted. Dudes can't handle getting exposed or roasted. You know what I mean? We've been exposing dudes. Dudes get
Y'all have.
exposed
I was
all the
there.
time.
I was there. I was
You know
quiet,
what I
but I
mean?
was there.
It's a lot of careers been killed because he got exposed. You don't even hear from him no more. You know what I mean? It's a lot of females that can't go in certain cities when they get exposed because somebody waiting on your ass.
yep.
You know what I mean? But but like I said, if your platform, like I said, I like how your platform, and I support it. Niggas get mad at me. Oh man, Lulu be front and all that. Niggas talk about that. Everybody front. If they say something you don't like, everybody the police, everybody this, everybody that. You know what I mean? I'm not a follower. I don't even listen
I
to that
don't be
shit.
friend. I just don't tell everybody my business. If you want to know my business, come get in my business. If not, then go find you some business.
But one thing you said a long time ago is y'all motherfucker don't understand. Motherfucker bring that shit to me. Like y'all like I be going to look for that shit. Like, you know what I mean? So once I hear that, I'm like, well, you know,
I just don't.
motherfucker bring
I'm
it.
brave enough to be a martyr. Like,
So yeah, I mean, but anytime you just, they just look at it as a negative thing. But like I said, even if you tell something bad about some pimping, guess what? He still getting chose.
no, but
He,
I would
he
say
still he still getting chose.
that's
I was trying to pinpoint who all the bumpy dick niggas was. I heard it was a whole bunch of Forrest Whitakers going on around here
oh,
with
it's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
lot.
with the and I was like, damn, these niggas is deep.
And I
Like
hold on
they
real
get
quick. Hold on, because I know damn well Stone bitch ass wasn't on Dino trying to play with nobody now. Just begging to get up in here earlier. See, niggas get mad at me because I won't let them pop at the bitches. Because, sir, don't nobody give a fuck if you outside every day. I know a lot of dope dealers. I know a lot of niggas that hang around on the corner around the dope boys and they ain't selling no dope. So don't nobody give a fuck about you niggas being outside for 36 hours. You not
Yeah,
you not finna
that's
get
fact.
mad. So he mad because I wouldn't let him get up here and pop at the bitches.
Oh
That's
shit!
crazy.
If you gotta understand that if your product good enough, you shouldn't need a commercial.
That
If your
right.
product good enough, your
But see,
Lamborghini on the TV screen.
appreciate both of y'all. Cause see, when I go live, it ain't but three people on my live: my grandmama, my great granddaddy, and my dog. You know what I mean? So them the only ones watch my live. But see, you guys, y'all got hundreds and hundreds of followers. So, y'all gonna get a lot of that backlash. Folks want to get on there and just want to promote themselves and use
See,
you. And you
I
know what I'm
like
saying? I
promoting
mean,
other
you can.
people. You know what I'm saying? I like watching other niggas eat. I'm gonna promote the next man. If you got a
yeah,
product,
my
sell it.
thing
I don't
is
care if you just selling yourself. Shit,
for the men
I
though,
want that shit
they
to be
get their
seen.
30 seconds of fame. It'd be crazy to see dudes just give their 30 seconds of fame to promoting a whole nother motherfucker. Talking about another motherfucker. Like, hear me out. Y'all on live, right?
But
Let's
you
use
know
the
what,
Hoochie
look, you
Daddies
know what,
for
but
an
you know what,
example.
look,
The Hoochie Daddies, y'all was just on
you
live.
know what you should do.
Hold on. The Hoochie Daddies, y'all went
Go
on
ahead, go
live.
ahead.
Y'all only had 15 viewers by yourselves, right? Then
Bring
y'all
my
went to
name up.
Dino Live by the grace of God. Y'all went to Dino. Y'all got 51 viewers when I checked. And y'all use that 50, y'all use y'all time to speak on me and not campaign about yourself. And that's why y'all broke and holeless now. But that's not, I mean, and for the man that only got one hoe, you've been having that one hoe for months. It's about time for you to knock her wifey. She tired of being by herself in there.
Well, you know, it's not easy knocking a bitch. So you gotta
How
I
come?
understand their frustration.
Exes, you turning bitches down. How dare you say that?
Hell yeah, I'm turning bitches down.
It's
But
easy
Lulu,
to knock a
Supposed to.
bitch.
but you know what, oh, I see. You know
But
what,
shit, if a
Lulu,
nigga look like a
you
gargoyle in
should,
the face, he's scaring bitches.
you
I
should
understand why.
see, Lulu, you should, you should offer like maybe once a week or twice a week at a certain block of time. You should say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna bring two bitches in here that's maybe on the ropes." And I'm gonna do a celebrity the pimp pop, and you can come in here and pop for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna get you pop, and you do all your big boy talking. Even if you want to talk bad about me, you can get in here for 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna bring another
But what
celebrity
would I do
pimp
that for? I ain't
up.
getting paid off none of that.
You can get paid. That's what I'm
I ain't
saying.
doing shit
And you
I ain't
can
getting paid off of. I ain't finna
and,
knock these niggas
and,
no
and,
bitches and they ain't finna pay me. Hell no.
and get.
Fuck I look like.
But sometimes you can
Alley oop
knock a
the
bitch
hoe?
just
What
off
are you talking
on a
about?
nigga.
If that's
Don't
the
snitching
case.
on me
And
for
see,
for a million moves and a million nights. That shit that make a bitch
they
get a
guess
little
what?
interested.
But see, they
Like,
want
just check it
they
out. Like,
want to
I'm
have the
supposed to,
news go
what you want
somewhere
me to
else.
be? Alley oop the hoe? Like, no, sir. If I ain't getting no cash, these niggas ain't getting
Alley
no,
oop the
no
hoe.
hoes. I mean,
X should do
I'm
X
like,
should
even
do
though I'm
that
a
really
Walmart
though.
employee, I'm still a whore to my core, and I'm not doing shit for free.
They be popping so bad. They be popping
Shit like that. They like, oh yeah, that's green as hell. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to sell
just
pussy
saying,
when I'm 45 years old. I'm like, yeah,
that's
let me exit
but
stage
see
left.
I say this and I repeat it. I get talked out about all the time. But I say this: a lot of dudes do more pimping to the nigga than they do the bitch.
Man,
You,
hello,
you,
what?
they do a lot of pimp, like
hello.
a lot of these so-called P's. That this for the niggas. They get on here and they sound so good. It sounds so fucking good. and it'd just be so pimpish, and it'd be so, and it just for the nigga. But the bitch right there, and the bitch be like, "Well, can you tell me what you were saying online?" Look, bitch, let's get some money. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God.
You know what
I
I
be
mean?
wondering how come when I be knocking these bitches that come from these big old peas, they don't either know how to play the blade or they don't know how to play the net. It's like, damn,
Well, I
what
told
have you
you.
taught this bitch?
Now, I answered that one time before X. I'm just saying, a lot of times you got to look at the girls that's coming, because you got a lot of females that's game thieves, and a lot of dudes is not interested in getting a bitch too much game when she's not going to invest that same game into him. So you a bitch can come in there and maybe get, a little something or nothing at all, and then come to you and be like, "Well, that nigga didn't teach me nothing." But
That's facts.
damn, bitch, how many folks you been with in 6 months? You been with 5 folks in 6 months. So I can understand a dude not giving you, because you can't take that game away from her once you give it to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She can run with that. You can't take it away. So if a dude just choose not, I mean, like I said, I was one of them dudes like, damn, that bitch don't know shit.
Yeah, that
And
shit
then
be
until
throwing me
dude
off.
told me, he was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, the bitch was with somebody for 2 months before me, and she was with somebody 2 weeks before him. So, if the bitch stay down, I give some game, but until then, we just gonna keep it basic. We're gonna keep it basic and safe. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to get a bitch $1,000 worth of game or $1,000,000 worth of game, and she take it to a little shitty and can only make a couple of hundred, that's that's on her and you.
Right.
So, I mean, you can look at it that way.
So what you
But then,
telling me, Chino? What you telling me is that peas have been hurt too.
Not
yeah,
necessarily hurt, but
You
peas
telling
do
me
get
that
get
a
they're
real
they've
fucked
a
been
over.
real
battered as well.
a real P is passionate. He
Facts.
loved it. He passionate about the game. And see, you can tell by how some females are. He feel like his feelings hurt. Now, a real P's are very passionate. They really love. They really believe on
So
what
they've been hurt
they.
too.
Yeah, I mean, because just think about it. A lot of times, a P will go into a pimp and hoe situation on a positive. He thinking he could change this bitch life. He
Facts.
he
That's
he.
me.
A lot of girls come into the pimp and hoe situation in the negative. She's already looking at him in the negative, talking crazy, oh, well, I know this, I ain't finna do this, you can't talk to me this way. Versus a P will be like, well, you know what, I can see you getting your kids back, or I can see you making this
Facts.
such and such, or you know what, I can see you having this and that, or you know what, I like your little house, but don't you want a bigger house? A lot of P's, I'm talking about real P's, we're not talking about niggas just playing. A lot
We
of
come
P's
into the
come in,
situation
they
thinking how
come
we
in
gonna help you
positive,
grow.
and they always think they can change for the better. You know what I mean? Some folks just can't be changed. They just don't want to
That's
be
true.
changed. They don't want to
You be
better
too nice
themselves.
to him. It's all he BFE. If you motherfucking you care about their kids, that he ain't no real P. You don't beat the shit out of him. No, that ain't no real P. Like it's certain shit that the girl already got predetermined in her mind. Well, shit, I
The
got six
girl, the
wifeys.
girl
I got
said
7
earlier,
wifeys. Let me go make sure I'm the only bitch. Like, why would you choose up with a nigga knowing he have bitches just so you can be the only bitch? That's the go choose
a
up with one of
female
them
should never.
rowdy rough boys.
The game is not built for you to be sad. The game is not built for you to be broke. The game is not built for you to wonder where your next meal coming from. The game is not built for you to think that the outlook on everything should be negative, or you know you looking for a positive. A lot of us jump in the game for a number of reasons, but we jump in the game to better our situation in whatever form your situation came in. You know what I mean? And so, if you get in the game and you right here, your heart broke, you struggling, you have to reevaluate your pimping and your hoeing too.
It's real shit.
You have to reevaluate that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. I say this, and this gonna sound like a shocker. The girls that's winning the most is girls that got instructions.
That's true.
The girls that's doing the most is girls, and I'm talking about big. If you some big horn, some of the biggest horn bitches got instructions under them.
That's facts.
The ones that you see complaining a lot and going through shit is
House to
always the
house,
one
house
house
jumping.
to house. You know, this dude, this dude, that. Sooner or later, sooner or later you be like, yeah, whatever. When you gonna take response? When does the 304 take responsibility for her mistakes?
But at one point, when does the 304 just go and say, okay, let me try something different? Because I've been trying to, I paid like 13 game banger P's. It didn't work out for me. You feel me? I had motherfuckers that I've been paying the slick talk to P. You know what I'm saying? That fucked me over and all this other shit. All right, let me try something different. But they'll look at
But
something different and be like, nah, I
but
don't want to fuck with that.
but
I'll
see,
go
when
I'll go
you
pay this rapper
see,
to
this
beat
is
the,
this is
you know
what
what I'm saying?
society see. This is what society. This is where the squareness don't mix the game up. We got all these different P's. Oh, he's a gorilla P. He's a what you just said. We got all this. When when you choose your folks is everything. He's your boyfriend. He's your homeboy. He's your confidant. He's your judge. He's the jury. He's everything to you. You know what I mean? He's everything. You should not be outside looking for a homeboy. You know what I mean? Or outside. You should be, if you got folks, you should be getting information or advice from this dude or that
That's
dude.
real.
Because my folks is everything. You feel what I'm saying? And every girl don't move the same. So some girls need a little bit more attention. Some
And
girls don't need it.
reassurance.
Some
Yeah, you
girls
got
don't
mental
need
health
attention
problems.
at all. If
Yeah.
you know you don't need to be babysit, if you know you don't need to be babysit, find you someone that don't have no problem sending you. If
But
you
don't
can't sit
don't sit
you
there.
can't
But
sit
it's a
somewhere with.
fine line. Don't sit there and say you don't want to be babysat. Then you go and get sent off, and you don't produce because you need that nigga to sit there and tell your ass to brush your teeth, wash your motherfucker ass. You need that motherfucker that's gonna tell you, hey, you need to be up when it's time to trap, not going to sleep when it's time to trap. You need that person that sit there and push you.
But it's like that. It's like you driving a car. A lot of us drive with one hand, drive with right hand, but every now and then we got to have our left hand on the steering wheel too to keep us balanced. So you have to
But
find balance in your hoeing and your pimping. You know what I mean? You got pimps that I don't even ask why pimps get locked up no more. Hey, what your folks got locked up for? Oh, he was fucking miniature horses, or he got locked up for selling guns to Russia and all that. Like if you some hoeing, you know, I had girls I'll tell me all the time, you gotta put down that you gonna pimp, you gotta put that dope down. This ain't we not doing all that. You
that's
know what I'm
real.
saying? You pimping or you gonna or I understand the multitasking, but you got to put them guns down. That's part of the home. That's whole etiquette. I had to protect you. You got to protect your folks. I'm home. You don't need to be out here riding with little JoJo and Casey and y'all riding around with dope and guns. And he get pulled over. He gone for 10 years. And your ass out here crying on Instagram. Talking about, I can't wait till my folks come home. Nah, I got a bag for you. Nigga, go to the fucking bar. Go to the bingo hall with the old folks. I have a bag for you when you get back. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, you said you wanted to go to Miami for the weekend and go shopping. Go ahead. I'll be here. I'll be in California when you get back. Go ahead on. I got you. I know how to send a trap. Proper whole etiquette. You know what I'm saying? You got to look out for. You got to make sure your folks straight. He shouldn't have to do none of that shit. As well as a female out here shouldn't have to be doing anything other than goddamn breaking a tree. She shouldn't have to be selling dope. She shouldn't have to be selling wigs. She shouldn't have to be goddamn, you know, bitch do everything. When a bitch say
I
I
was
do
selling the
everything,
wigs.
you lost. What the hell is everything?
Okay, but Chino, what if I like Sheena, what if I like to mix it to fix it?
Okay. Every time I always lost anything is when I mix hustles,
That's true.
illegal hustles. Every time
Mm.
I've lost everything. So if you like to mix it, your mixing is gonna be legal. You understand me?
Uh-huh.
Now I already got to worry about keeping you safe and free on this game.
Right.
That's my main thing. I got to worry about that every day. You know what I mean? Every time, So that's my main focus. Keep you safe and free. Now, when you want to mix it, you can mix it with your own business. You can mix it with something like I said, if you want to monetize your lemon lives, hell, I ain't finna stop you. If I met you and you were doing it, hell, I'ma support you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing.
And
Let's
if
get you
you
some money for it.
and you ambitious about something, shit, I want to be just as ambitious and want to see you fulfill
and,
that shit.
and so I'm not gonna have you because it's too many things to worry about. You know what I mean? You may not never get caught up with this hustle, but you slip on this hustle. You can't master all that. So if we're gonna mix it, we're gonna mix it where it's legal. You know what I mean? And at the same time, you know that I rather for you like you don't even hear guys telling girls retiring girls out no more. Like, you know, you should want to, you want to get retired out. In the meaning, and I'm just saying, some folks
And
say, well,
why?
I'm gonna
Hey,
do
can
it for.
I ask a question real quick since you said that? Why aren't a lot of girls being retired out? Is it because A, they're not staying down, or B, because they're working for the slave master? Which one is it?
Okay, so when I say retired out, when I say that, is that just say the majority of girls, just say you 25 or you 22, and your folks is 33, 35, going on 40, and y'all just say y'all been, and it ain't even a certain number. You don't have to do 15 years, but just say you made a certain amount of money with this guy. You've been with him 8 years, and y'all got all this money out. I don't have no problem saying, well, listen, you know, I got $113,000. I'm finna give you. That's just money that I just put up. I'm gonna give you 70,000 out of that. I'm out, man. And that's just me because I'm getting out the game. I'm 45 years old. I'm 50 years old, or I'm finna just start venturing into something else. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds good. The next P will get on here and be like, "Oh, I'm doing this shit forever," but I'm gonna
Yeah, not
retire you
me.
out. You may still continue. You may still continue to hold.
No,
You may
but
still
to
continue to
successfully
hold.
get her out the game, that's what really retiring her,
No,
so she
no.
can
What I'm
make that
saying,
same good
what
money legally.
with your folks, if he cashing you out, she may continue to get. He might be like, well, I'm out the game, but hey, you got 60,000 in the bank, 80,000 in the bank. You keep that, and she might choose folks the next day. But I retired you out. You feel what I'm saying? Because see,
Okay, I
if
understand.
you
I
worried
understand.
about money, you in the wrong game. See, we talking about money. So if me and you should be talking about money when we tired of talking about money. I ain't finna be arguing with no bitch talking about, well, I ain't finna give you my $500 I made. What? You know what I mean? What? You hear that? Like, we talking about money. We talking about a trick. You feel what I'm saying? And then
But
at the same
Pete,
time,
I remember when it was a 304, she wound up saying that she wants a businessman like mindset Pete. And I think it was the Rowdy Rough Boys that was talking to her, and they told her, "Go get you a
Yeah, no,
businessman.
no.
Go
Look,
get you."
this was my question. So I told them the big P's that everybody look up to. I said, okay, so look, say we already got all the clothes, we got all the cars, we got all the houses, we got all the jewelry. Now we have all this money right here. What are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna invest it so it can make us legal money and stuff like that? They said, go get a businessman. They're gonna pimp forever. I said, well, damn, okay.
They really told you that?
Yeah.
And these are the
The
guys that
Yeah,
y'all.
it was the
Hold on,
Rowdy
wait a
Rough
minute.
the
Boys. I
It's
P's
the
remember
that
guys
everybody
they
y'all
was
look
that
on
up
y'all think
they
are
was
to.
on
working
my
for
live.
hours?
They was on my
You
live.
remember
They
that
was on
who
my
live?
who is
live.
the
I was at the
Rider Rough
airport.
guys? I'm
I was at the
lost.
airport.
Who
I
the
was in JFK
who the
airport.
Rider Rough guys?
So you remember that day when I said that, and
The
they're like,
Roddy Rock boys.
go get a businessman. They said they gonna pimp forever. I said, well, damn, okay.
But see,
Y'all,
the
y'all done got sucked into the
pimp,
game.
see the
Y'all done
pimping,
start letting the money
It's the
make y'all,
same
and y'all
group.
wasn't making
It's
the
the same
money.
group of
yeah.
people that
And
call
see,
me
I
green for having a LLC.
oh oh okay, I didn't know. But see, this is the thing when you the pimping is the umbrella. Everything like the pimping is the umbrella. It's the everything fall up under that. So he should be a businessman. He should be a Mac. He's a player. He's a gentleman. He's a father. He's all these things. It's not no separation in this. And as you like I said, when your horns start making sense, you start looking at the money that you making because you looking at progress. That's where your horns start making sense. You looking at progress. What is this dude like? And like I said, I've had girls that tell me, "Hey, listen, we're not gonna make all this money, and we not, let's, what do we? I'm gonna follow whatever you say, but let's, we need to do something. You know what I mean? We need to invest in something, or we need to, I'm not gonna stay in a hotel
Have our
forever.
illegal money make something legal, like
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when I
But,
said that, they said that's green thinking. So that can't be true. It can't. That's just what the vets. That's just what
but
the
you,
vets told me.
yeah, they said I want a
yeah.
business. Yeah, the vet said I want a businessman if I want to come home, and I'm talking about investing in business plans. They said I need to go get a
But
businessman.
the pimping it is a business. This game is a business. Like when you however you getting your money, that is a business. That's what I'm saying. And so you have to conduct it as such. And then when you get your money, you have to make sure you invest. Like I said, if you invest in this guy, his vision need to match your vision, or your vision need to catch up to his vision. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But you don't downgrade. You know what I mean? But like I said, if somebody told you that, you already know where they future gonna lie.
they vision is not there.
It's
They're
not there.
stuck.
You know what I mean? I can't say that. But you got first. You still had to choose the pimping though. You know what I mean? You can't just well, I'm gonna just fuck with this guy because he's just a businessman. He's still not gonna respect you as the hoeing. He's still not gonna respect you. He
Hmm.
might look at you and be like, "Well, let me get this bitch money and I'm gonna open up this nail shop." But he ain't gonna respect you as the hoeing. You know what I mean? Y'all eventually break up because y'all ain't gonna see eye to eye on certain things. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? He's not gonna respect your grind. That's what a lot of females don't understand. A lot of these guys, they hate hoes. They really hate
Hmm.
hoes.
Thank you
Hmm.
So
Fact.
so much.
They do.
Facts.
Thank you,
It's
you
not
see
they
what
girl.
hate
I'm
hoes.
saying?
They
We
be
not
mad
gonna
that
say
they
that.
can't sell
It's
their
not that they hate
pussy.
hoes. They hate women. They just don't like women in general.
See, they like the money. They like the money.
They
They
like the
like all the
money, but
benefits. They hate
they
hoes.
hate women.
Yeah, they
You
think
see
we're
what I'm saying?
disgusting. Well, y'all, they think y'all are disgusting.
See, when a trick waste your time, if you my bitch and a trick waste your time, that upsets me. Cause she wasting your time is he wasting your time is wasting my time. If somebody disrespect you, they disrespect me. It go hand to hand. You'll have a nigga be like, "Oh, don't worry about it." He hate hoes. He don't respect you. It sound good because he ain't using the P word. Oh, I ain't no P. You know what I mean? I ain't doing all that. But that's not reality. It's you know what I'm saying. That's not reality. You're a grown woman. You make your own decision. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you fucking with dudes that hate hoes, they'll tell you they hate hoes by how they talk to you and how they,
Hello.
you know what I mean? You had to pay
Y'all
attention.
wild as fuck.
You had to pay attention. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
let me
know,
just-
and it sounds good. Like I said, a lot of these guys get on here and they pop for the dude. They pop for these dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't pop for the
I just don't
females. They
like.
do it for
I just
the
don't
dudes.
like how low key the P's low key be speaking down on the game without them even knowing it. Like I said.